Iron Lad, leading a rescue mission, reveals he hacked the Council's encrypted communications, uncovering a secret damage control black site imprisoning superpowered individuals. He explains the Council plans to execute the prisoners soon, feeling threatened by recent disruptions caused by his team. Determined, Iron Lad insists they must act before it's too late. Iron Lad gathers the Ultimates network, bringing together heroes like Captain America and Thor, among others, for the mission. As they prepare, there's a sense of anticipation and urgency. Despite the impressive lineup, one notable figure, Doom, revealed to be a post-traumatic Reed Richards with secrets, remains absent, leaving the team incomplete. The team stands outside the facility with concerns about being too exposed. Captain America assures them the surveillance has been handled, but they must act quickly before reinforcements arrive. He stresses the importance of saving the imprisoned heroes without unnecessary conflict. Iron Lad, determined, declares that no one will die today, emphasizing the mission's purpose to rescue, not destroy. In a decisive move, he uses an attack to blast open an exit. The Ultimates arrive at an ancient temple under a cosmic sky. Their presence met with serene anticipation. As they step through the gates, their leader hesitantly calls out, "Ultimates, assemble!" Inside, a towering Buddha statue overlooks the courtyard where monks sit in silent meditation. Seated calmly in front of the temple is the Hulk, dressed in traditional robes. He welcomes them with a philosophical reflection on patience before offering them tea with a composed demeanor. She-Hulk charges at Hulk in a furious rage, calling out his name with raw emotion. Despite Captain America's warning, she leaps at him, fueled by years of pent-up anger. Hulk acknowledges her growth but remains calm, effortlessly countering her attack. She screams that her hatred has made her stronger, that she's been saving it for him. Hulk, composed and unimpressed, responds that he's well aware, teaching her that rage, while powerful, can also be a dangerous weapon. Hulk unleashes a catastrophic strike on She-Hulk, his fist ablaze with unimaginable power. The force of the blow erupts like an atomic explosion, sending her hurtling through the air as shockwaves ripple outward. The sheer might of his atomic iron fists, equivalent to 15 Hiroshima-level blasts, shatters the ground beneath him. With a chilling calm, he declares that rage, when controlled, becomes the most devastating weapon of all. After the devastating blow, She-Hulk crashes to the ground, leaving the rest of the team in stunned silence. Hulk, now again calmly, takes a seat and again invites them for tea. The Ultimates, still reeling from the display, struggle to comprehend what just happened. Meanwhile, Doom watches remotely as alarms blare showing "Signal not found" on multiple screens. The entire Ultimates network has been cut off, leaving Iron Lad and his team completely isolated. The Ultimates realize they're trapped, their escape routes sealed by magic. Hulk calmly reveals they are in Kunlun, the immortal city, where he rules all 7 capitals. Iron Lad tries to rally the team, but Hawkeye warns that Hulk is more than just a man, he's a nuclear threat. Hulk offers them tea, calling them honored terrorists, allowed into his heaven. Hulk's followers, initially appearing as pacifists, suddenly reveal syringes filled with a mysterious substance. Before the Ultimates can react, they inject themselves and begin an alarming transformation, muscles bulging and skin toughening as they Hulkify into monstrous forms. One of them, confident in Hulk's powers, declares that no harm can come to them by his holy blood. Hulk, unfazed, states that the time for tea is over, signaling the start of something far more dangerous. The transformation's complete. Hulk's followers stand reborn as monstrous figures, each a terrifying force of destruction. Hulk introduces them as the immortal weapons of Hulk, with names that strike fear: Decay's beautiful daughter, Fat Cobra, Uranium Brother, and more. They stand ready, exuding immense power, their strength magnified in his shadow. Meanwhile, far away, Doom frantically attempts to locate the Ultimates, his instruments inexplicably failing to detect them anywhere in the universe. The unsettling reality dawns on him. something far beyond his understanding is at play. Thor engages the enemy, but the immortal weapons retaliate with a devastating flying fusion stomp, catching him off guard. The Ultimates realize they're trapped and must find their way out. Chaos erupts as the two sides clash in a flurry of power and skill. Iron Lad attempts to strike with his thermonuclear Thunderfoot attack, but misses. Hulk seizes the opportunity and, with a crushing stomp, sends Iron Lad flying, mocking their efforts. As the Ultimates struggle to keep up, Hulk declares they finally made him angry, escalating the battle to a dangerous new level. The Ultimates struggle against the immortal weapons, while Doom works to reconnect with the Ultimates network. Their enemies unleash devastating attacks. Iron Lad tries to hold his ground, but is overwhelmed, while Thor and the others face relentless assaults. The immortal weapons mock their efforts, calling them children living in fantasies. Iron Lad's attack fails, while Sif and others are pushed to their limits. Captain America urges hope, but their enemies seem unstoppable. Giant Man panics at their power, and Doom, watching remotely, reacts in shock. What? No. Thor takes a powerful hit from a flying fallout kick, grimacing in pain as his opponent declares their success a miracle. Sif engages in battle, but is swiftly overwhelmed by a precise cyclotron dervish technique, sending her reeling. Meanwhile, Wasp tries to encourage Giant Man, reminding him of their motto, no job too big or small, hoping to reignite his fighting spirit. However, before she can act, she's abruptly snatched mid-flight by an enemy's massive fingers in a devastating picosecond particle pluck, leaving Giant Man frozen in shock, calling out her name in disbelief. The battle escalates as the enemy swallows Wasp whole, leaving Giant Man screaming her name in horror. The monstrous leader towers over Iron Lad, his fiery fist cracking with raw, unimaginable power. With a sinister smirk, he raises both arms high, the sheer energy radiating from them distorting the air around him.
I wonder if Gandhi ever felt this way.
He muses coldly before slamming down with the force of 2 atomic blasts, the impact shaking the very foundations of the battlefield. The ground beneath him shatters into a crater, debris exploding outward as the concussive force ripples through the entire arena. Smoke and dust billow, swallowing him whole in the aftermath of the devastating strike. Giant Man roars, "Jan!" as he charges, his massive fist aiming to crush Fat Cobra with a furious, "I'll kill you!" However, Cobra smirks and counters effortlessly with a supermassive body block, sending shockwaves through the ground and stopping Giant Man in his tracks. As Giant Man strains, gasping, "Let go!" Wasp suddenly enlarges, tearing through Cobra's body in a devastating burst of power. Before she collapses, Giant Man catches her, holding her securely. Meanwhile, Doom watches from his station as his system alerts, signal strength degrading, total signal loss estimated in 7 seconds. Calculating the stakes, he mutters grimly, 7 seconds and 7,000 unknowns. One mistake and everyone is dead. Again. Hulk unleashes a devastating throw, sending Iron Lad crashing into the ground with a bone-rattling force. As the Ultimates struggle against their monstrous foes, the enemy leader taunts them, claiming their actions only drive people deeper into fear and control. Amidst the chaos, the villains relish in their domination, predicting that history will erase the Ultimates, leaving their existence a mere conspiracy. With brutal efficiency, Hulk ensnares Iron Lad in a crushing Gigaton vice grip, squeezing relentlessly as Stark screams in agony. Standing victorious over the battered hero, Hulk coldly declares,
"In the end, you were our best little soldier."
She-Hulk strikes Hulk in rage, blaming him for destruction. Unfazed, he catches her next punch and brutally rips off her arm. Hulk dismisses her efforts, claiming their defeat will prevent a greater war. Meanwhile, Doom's system counts down to total signal loss. With seconds left, he realizes their fate rests in his hands. Now or never, all hope lies in Doom. As Hulk is about to finish She-Hulk, she suddenly vanishes from his grasp, leaving him momentarily stunned. The Ultimates awaken in a new location. Disoriented and battered, America Chavez, still processing their sudden escape, looks at Doom in disbelief, questioning how he managed to save them. Doom, standing ominously, declares with frustration that he was too late. She-Hulk stands solemnly, holding Iron Lad's lifeless, battered body, his armor shattered and bloodied. The weight of their failure hangs heavy as she declares, "Iron Lad is dead." The team is left in stunned silence. the gravity of their situation sinking in.